I never thought I'd be the kind of person posting something like this, let alone telling it in long form. But honestly, after everything that's happened, after the lies, the awkward conversations, the late night knocking, the messages I ignored out of fear, I need to say it out loud, or whatever the YouTube equivalent of out loud is. Because for months, I thought some stranger was stalking me. For months, I thought my family was just being overprotective. For months, I thought there was something wrong with him. Turns out, the problem was never him. It was the people I trusted most. So if you've ever felt like your entire life suddenly cracked open like a cheap jar lid, yeah, that's what this felt like. Let me start with this. If someone has ever reached out to you and said, "We're family," your brain probably went straight to scam, prank, or mistake. Mine did too, except this wasn't an internet troll or some random person messing around. It was my half-brother, someone I didn't even know existed. But I didn't learn that piece until way later. The first time he contacted me, it was so anticlimactic that I wish I could go back in time and tell myself, dude, pay attention. This is gonna blow up your life. It started with a simple DM. Hey, I think we're related. Can we talk? That's it. No drama, no threats. Just that. I ignored it, obviously, because on the internet, 9 out of 10 times we're related means some guy wants money or is trying to sell you crypto. So I deleted it without replying. Then he messaged again and again, and then on another platform, Instagram, Facebook, even LinkedIn, like some kind of persistent customer service rep from the universe. Always the same vibe, polite, weirdly formal, and patient. If you're not comfortable, that's okay, but I'd really like to talk. I'm not here to cause trouble. Please, just 5 minutes. Look, I'm a pretty chill dude, but even chill dudes have limits, and I was getting creeped out. So I did what any rational adult in a slightly irrational situation would do. I went to my parents, and their reaction, instant panic. Like instant. My mom's face went pale, like someone unplugged her soul. My dad slammed his hand on the table so hard that our salt shaker almost committed suicide. Do not answer him, Dad said. Do not meet with him, Mom said. He is dangerous, they both said. Block him on everything, Dad repeated. He's unstable, Mom added. Promise us you will not open the door if he shows up, Dad insisted. Now look, I'm a grown man. I don't need parental permission for who I talk to. But something about the speed of their reaction, the way they both jumped in like they'd been rehearsing this moment for years, freaked me out enough that I actually listened. I blocked him everywhere. And for a while, that was it. Life moved on. I went to work, went to the gym, went on dates that ended exactly nowhere, and occasionally remembered there was some guy out there who thought I was his brother. But then things started getting weird. I'd get emails, different names, but the same writing style. Always gentle, always apologizing for intruding, always asking for just one conversation. Just Lou Beze as RA. I ignored them. Then letters, actual letters, handwritten. Who even writes letters anymore? They were always forwarded through PO boxes, through other states, like he was trying not to overwhelm me. And yeah, I didn't open those either. And then the one thing I couldn't ignore. He showed up, not at my home, not at my job, at the coffee shop I go to after the gym, my safe spot. He didn't even come up to me. He stayed outside, hands in his pockets, hovering like he wanted to make sure he wasn't scaring me, like he was waiting for permission. The barista whispered, some guy keeps looking in here. Do you know him? I looked outside, and I swear my stomach tried to exit through my spine. He looked like me, not identical, but enough that my brain went quiet for a second. Same build, same jawline, same weird cowlick that always sticks up no matter what I do with my hair. And that's when fear hit me. Not because he looked dangerous, but because he looked familiar. I left through the back door and drove home shaking. That night, my dad triple-checked the locks like we were preparing for an invasion. My mom cried, like really cried. Not worried, not stressed, cried like she was imagining something terrible. And that's when I demanded answers. They refused. Every time I pushed, they shut it down. He's lying. He wants something. Don't give him attention. We're protecting you. Protecting me from what? A well-mannered letter enthusiast? But they wouldn't say, and the more they refused to explain, the more suspicious everything became. Then came the night everything cracked open. I got a message from an unknown number. I was ready to delete it, but the first line stopped me. "I'm sorry I scared you. I wasn't trying to. Please don't be mad. I shouldn't have shown up. I just want you to know something your parents won't tell you." I stared at it for a long time. My thumb hovered over delete, but then he wrote, "They're not afraid of me. They're afraid of what I know." And for the first time, I felt something other than fear. I felt curiosity. Dangerous, stupid, irresistible curiosity. I typed, "What do you know?" And that single question detonated my whole life. He replied that we're brothers and that your dad is my dad too. I can't even describe what it feels like to read something like that at 1:43 a.m. in a dark room where the only light is your phone screen. The world felt sideways. I confronted my parents the next morning. My dad froze like someone hit pause on a remote. My mom went straight to bargaining. "Who contacted you? What did he say? Did you answer? What did you tell him?" I didn't tell her. I wanted them to speak first. And after about 10 minutes of me refusing to back down, refusing to let them change the subject, my dad cracked. He admitted it, all of it. He had an affair. Before I was born, the woman got pregnant. She wanted him to be involved. He refused. He begged her to disappear. She didn't. And the child, my half-brother, grew up knowing exactly who his father was. And apparently, he spent years going back and forth on whether he should contact me. Not for money, not for revenge, but because he wanted, God, this kills me. He just wanted family. Meanwhile, my parents spent decades pretending he didn't exist. And the "he's dangerous" story, pure fiction. Mom said, "We didn't want to lose you." Dad said, "It was a mistake I hoped would fade." They said, "We thought we were protecting you from pain." Protecting me by lying straight to my face for my entire life? Sure, great logic. I don't know what hurt worse. The affair, the secret sibling, or the fact that they let me believe he was some unstable threat. My brother messaged again a few days later. He apologized. Again, he said he'd back off if that's what I wanted. And here's the part that surprised even me. I asked him to meet. We met at a public park. He sat on the bench like someone waiting for a job interview. And when he saw me, he stood up and said, "I've been hoping for this moment my whole life." He didn't want anything from me. He didn't rant about our dad. He didn't try to drag me into drama. He just wanted to know me. We talked for hours about childhoods that looked nothing alike, about our weird similarities, about how he felt like a secret someone stuffed in a closet. At one point he said, "You don't owe me anything. I'm just glad you exist." That line nearly broke me. After that, things got messy with my parents. My dad wanted me to cut him off. My mom begged me to forget the whole thing. They called him manipulative, dramatic, unstable, until I corrected them. No, that was your story, not the truth. And that was the moment they realized they lost control of the narrative. Today, my brother and I talk almost every day. We're awkward, sure. It's not a perfect fairy tale reunion. We're two grown men trying to build something from scratch, but we're trying. My parents, well, that's still complicated. Trust takes time. And when someone builds your entire life on a lie, you don't just snap your fingers and get over it. So yeah, that's my story. The person my parents warned me about wasn't a threat. He wasn't dangerous. He wasn't unstable. He was the truth they didn't want me to know. And the truth always knocks eventually. Even if you pretend you don't hear it,